For more on this, I'm joined now by education commentator Adam Voigt. Good afternoon, Adam. These are alarming results. Were you surprised by them?
Surprised, no. The countries you mention are emerging economic powers, and they're learning very quickly that to maintain that status, you've got to invest in education, and they're doing it really, really well. Concerned, yes. And while there is a little silver lining here in that our own results in maths and science haven't actually gone down, we've sort of flatlined or had some mild improvement. What we should be concerned about as we enter a real design economy for our young people is that we have young people in our country who are being overtaken in capacity and capability by people in other countries, and that leaves us at some sort of risk for our young people moving forward.
Yeah, because as parents we don't want to be flatlining, we want results to improve, don't we?
We do, and so we need to look at what countries like Kazakhstan are doing and the sort of cultures and communities they're creating in your school. What you can see on the screen now is one of their select entry schools. They have the Nazarbayev intellectual schools where kids are identified in using their country's testing to be able to come into these special schools where they say, you know what, we don't want kids who have real aptitude in maths and science to just sort of, travel along doing okay. We want them to be right up the top. So where countries like Kazakhstan have done really well in their mean score is by saying, let's take kids who are good and make them absolutely outstanding. And they've invested in that, and they're starting to reap the benefits of it. And we should consider doing something really similar.
Yeah, so what can we learn from them? What needs to be done to stop us flatlining any further?
There's probably two things that I think we need to do. One is that we need to invest really heavily in our teachers. So it means that we need to make sure that our teachers, both in pre-service and in service while they're actually working, are getting really great cutting-edge training and support to be able to reach the kids who we can actually accelerate the fastest. And for us in Australia, it's both the top and the tail of our data. It's our kids who are struggling the most, who we need to give the most support to and to help them move forward, and that'll do a great thing for our overall results. The other thing we've got to do is we've got to make achievement cool again. So we have to make sure that it's not only the kids who are celebrated at school who can run the fastest or who get drafted into an AFL team, but it's our kids who do incredible work in science, our kids who discover new things and are incredibly innovative, and also our kids who are fantastic within areas like the arts, because design is going to be so important for them moving forward. So we need to celebrate that. We need to celebrate the work of our teachers when they improve, when they get better, and also celebrate the work of our schools when they're focusing on the stuff that's going to make our country really relevant.
Okay.